From Omro down to Mayville, from Rosendale to the Ledge, and everywhere in between, it's time to get you caught up on everything happening in the Flyway Conference. This is the Flyway Focus Sport Report, your home for the best whip-around coverage of your favorite local teams. Now, with all the latest, here's Jordan King.
Good Monday morning to you. We're talking football stats from Friday night. That's how we start every Monday morning sports report. Lomira had another dominant performance on the ground on Friday, rushing for just short of 400 yards. Taylor Schaumburg rushed for a $143. Jackson Gable added 86, and Jack Lidke ran for 43. Those three combined for 7 touchdowns. The Lions, as a team, averaged more than 10 yards per carry on the night. So add up the last 2 weeks for Lomira, and they've gone for more than 1,000 yards and scored 111 points. Coach Brian Gregory.
I thought tonight we came through and the kids really stepped up in a big way, and we saw that four-quarter effort playing downhill smash mouth Lomira football. We had a lot of contributions from a lot of different players out there. Offense, defense, and special teams really stepped up tonight.
Wyatt Powers, the top statistical player for Omro with 11 carries for 37 yards. Campbellsport and WLA played in a tight one with the Cougars getting the 34-21 win. Braden Booty threw for 112 yards and 2 touchdowns. Luke Pendowski caught one of those TD passes. He had 97 yards receiving on a couple of catches. Riley Coleman, the top runner, he rushed for 102 yards on 24 carries. WLA got 176 total yards from Gannon Schwartz. He rushed for 96 of those and ran for 2 scores. Adrian Brenner added 45 yards and the other rushing touchdown on the ground. Miles McCauley was the top receiver with 39 yards. Despite not playing much, Ben Anderson still threw for 91 yards and a touchdown for Springs in their 45-8 win over North Fondy. He also rushed for 62 yards. Jack Holtzman and Will Stellmacher each rushed for 83 yards, and both guys scored twice. No stats reported as of yet for North Fondy. Same for Mayville. No stats reported from the Cardinals side yet from their 42-0 win over Laconia. The Spartans led by Drake Nitz. He passed for 45 yards. Jack Renz rushed it for 29 yards on 6 carries. Moving on to a recap from Saturday, WLA Soccer went 1-2 and finished 7th at the Kiel tournament. The Vikings lost 1-0 to Roncalli, then lost in a shootout to Sturgeon Bay's reserve team, and then beat Freedom 4-0 in the final match of the day. Elsewhere, Lomira lost 1-0 to Ripon. Laconia Volleyball had a terrific day on Saturday. They were up in Berlin. The Spartans didn't drop a single set on their way to a 5-0 day and a tournament win. Leaders for Laconia, Mariska Keys and Palin Klotsky combined for 80 assists. Addie McCauley had 30 kills, Ava Engel with 25, and Finley Morgan got 20. Josie Basler led the team with 9 aces. Campbellsport and Omro also at the same tournament. Only 2 of those matches reported for both of those teams, and they were losses. Mayville Volleyball played well at Fall River in their tournament on Saturday. The Cardinals went 4-1 with sweeps over Wayland Academy, Abundant Life, and Rio. They lost their final match of the day 2-1 to Fall River. No volleyball reports from Spring's tournament at Pius or WLA at Fox Valley Lutheran. In cross country on Saturday, Campbellsport's boys won the Chris Greening Invite in Ripon. All 5 runners finished inside the top 10. Lomira's girls were runners-up at the same event. Whitney Witkowski was 2nd, Josie Christian 4th, and Kennedy Gable 6th for the Lions. Mayville's girls were 3rd. Isabel Niemeyer was 5th overall for the Cardinals. Campbellsport's girls and Lomira's boys finished last in their respective races. At St. Lawrence Seminary's Hilltopper Invitational, Springs boys finished 4th, with Emmett Hune taking 2nd individually. WLA's girls were 3rd, Alex Yonke the top Viking in 9th. The rest of the boys' teams at the event, North Fondy 7th, Laconia 8th, WLA 11th. For the girls, North Fondy was 5th, Springs was 6th, and Laconia 7th. And finally, Springs Tennis beat Lake Country Lutheran 6-1, then lost back-to-back matches 7-0 to Sheboygan Falls and 4-3 to Mayville. The Ledgers down 1 starter for those final 2 matches. Scarlett Gertig remains undefeated for the Ledgers at singles 3. All right, that brings us to today, a couple of soccer matches. Campbellsport hosts Little Chute at 4:30, while Wayland Academy goes to CWC for a 7 p.m. match. And the only volleyball on the calendar tonight is WLA at Roncalli, 7 p.m. start there. That's it for today. We're back tomorrow. Hope you have an excellent Monday. For the Flyway Focus Sports Report, I'm Jordan King.